tanto jugando suelto como en competición. Tanto si se trata de un rápido 9 hoyos o de un gran 36. Tanto si juegas bajo presión o arrasando, siempre das lo mejor de ti. Nuevo Fuel de FootJoy.
Welcome inside the Media Center here at the Palos Verdes Championship presented by Bank of America. We are joined by Anna Davis, one of the sponsor invites from Bank of America, as well as the most recent Augusta National Women's Amateur Champion. Anna, I mean, it's been a crazy month for you. Playing at AmWa, winning, and then obviously being here. You've got a couple other sponsor invites coming up. Just take us through your last month. I mean, I'm sure it's been kind of nuts.
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy. I think directly after, got quite a few phone calls and messages, and it was kind of all over the place. And I was doing interviews, and very busy 3 weeks for sure. But I got a few calls for some LPGA events and stuff like that, so I'm looking forward to playing in those.
Being 16, I know you've been on big national stages before, but how cool is it to just kind of get your first experience out here on the LPGA Tour?
I think it's pretty cool. I didn't expect to play an LPGA event at such a young age, so it's very exciting. It's been one of my goals for a really long time. So.
And grew up just down the road in San Diego. Had you ever been up to this golf club before? Are you familiar at all?
I have not. This is my first time in LA, actually. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So have you done anything fun since it's your first time in this area?
No, not really. Not yet. Sit in traffic. That's fun.
So let's just kind of talk about some of your accomplishments this year. You won the Girls Junior PGA Championship. Last year you played on the U.S. Junior Solheim Cup team. You're a name that people know, but I think AmWa was kind of your breakthrough moment. What did that win mean to you, and has it changed your life at all, or you just people know more about you now? Yeah,
for sure. I think it's definitely changed my life a little bit. Just going back, it's like so many people have contacted me and stuff like that. And I've gotten so many opportunities because of it, and I'm very thankful for that. So,
what are some of the emotions being out here? I know you said it was cool to be out here to be your first LPGA Tour event, but what are you feeling like being here?
I'm not that nervous. I'm kind of just trying to treat it as any other event. Just trying to have fun out here.
Awesome. So we'll head to the Zoom. It looks like Beth Ann, if you could unmute yourself.
Yes. Hello. Congratulations, Anna. It was fun watching you win in Augusta.
Thank you.
I wanted to just ask, first of all, what the reaction was like at high school when you went back to normal life.
Okay, so I'm online school, so it wasn't like too crazy, but all of my friends were texting me, and some of them aren't golfers, so they don't really understand like how big it is, but some of them were like, oh, congratulations, and like my family also, like some of them don't understand like how big it was, so it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
Awesome. Is there anyone this week that you particularly wanted to meet or play with on the LPGA?
No, not really. I think I've met a few of them when I was at Solheim. I met like the USA team. That was fun. I've met like the Corda sisters. Those are like my two main ones. I don't think they're playing this week though.
And then if I could ask about college, kind of where are you in the process for college, and has it changed much at all since the AmWa?
I think ever since last summer, I've been pretty like well known with the college coaches, I would say. But I don't know. We'll see in June how the recruitment process takes place. So.
How many schools are you looking at?
I'm not really sure. I've never really had like a dream school, and I haven't visited any. So I think that will take obviously that's a really important decision, and so we'll see what takes place in the next 2 years.
And then just one more. I'm curious what your reaction was to the bucket hat craze and how much attention and conversation that sparked.
It was kind of funny. Back in July at the girls' PGA, it was like kind of a big thing. Not as big as it is now, but it was kind of like my thing. And then during like the fall and winter, I didn't wear one. But they're kind of back in season, so at Augusta I put one on, and then all of a sudden it got a bunch of attention. So I don't know. It's funny.
Will we see one this week?
Yes, for sure. I have some new ones.
Oh, that's fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll go here in the room to Megan.
Last night you participated in the Bank of America Play It Forward clinic. Susie Whaley, Renee Powell, a couple other LPGA Tour players were there. What was that experience like for you to be able to meet some of the legends of the game like Renee and also some current ones in the future as well?
I know Renee from Solheim. She was our captain, so I've known her. I did the clinic with her. I know Susie as well because we met at Solheim also. Some of the LPGA girls, they're fun just to see like how they interact. They're just normal people, and it's nice to see that because some people, they'll treat them differently. And it's like, no, they're just a normal person.
I feel like being a sponsor invite, sometimes there's a lot on the plate other than golf sometimes. And, you know, you're only 16. Do you have homework at the end of the day that you're working on?
Yeah, I'll try this week. It's probably not going to get done.
Already told probably all of your professors. But what's that like kind of being on this big stage here? I know you said earlier that, you know, it's something you didn't really dream of at this young at your point. But what is it like finally being in this type of moment?
I think it's obviously pretty cool, but I'm just again like trying to treat it as like a normal tournament because I mean at the end of the day that's what it is. So it's I don't know. We're just gonna see what happens, I guess.
And have you played out here at Palos Verdes yet this week, or is that something on the agenda for this afternoon?
I have not. I will be playing after this.
Nice.
I think something else too that caught everybody's eye at ANWA was you're just kind of calm, cool, and collected. I feel like most 16-year-olds would be out at an LPGA event, starry-eyed. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm here.
Yeah.
What's the secret to your kind of coolness about this whole thing?
I would just say experience. Like especially this last year, I've had tons of experience with junior golf and like some AM events, and I think that's really all that it is. It's just having a good mentality. Like you can't take it too seriously to the point where like you're just getting that mad on the golf course. Like it's supposed to be fun, so you have to treat it that way.
We'll go to the Zoom. We have a question from Alexander Toth. Alex, if you can unmute yourself. Alex, I think you're still on mute. Okay, well, he gets his technical difficulties figured out. Megan did mention that clinic last night, obviously with the Boys and Girls Club here. You've become, I'm sure, kind of a role model to a lot of young girls, especially with AMWA being played right before that drive, chip, and putt competition at Augusta. As somebody that I'm sure has a few role models in your life, what's it like to kind of become one for a lot of younger girls?
It's kind of surreal, to be honest, because I remember being young and I looked up to Alexa, Pano, and Mega, and people like that, and now I have girls like on Instagram like DMing me and they're asking me questions, and it's cute, and I'm glad that I can be that person now.
So we have another one from Beth Ann.
Yeah, sorry, I had to unmute. I wanted to ask about your twin brother, how much of an impact he's had on your game, and just describe your relationship for me.
I think growing up playing golf with him has been a huge advantage for my game, I would say. We've always been really competitive, and you know he keeps you in check on the golf course. So I mean, ever since we were little, we were very competitive. So there would be like temper tantrums on the golf course, and we would fight. But as we grew older, it kind of turned into like a friendly competition. But it keeps you focused, and it keeps you like practicing deliberately. So I would say that was a huge advantage growing up.
And now do you practice together a lot? I mean, do you have the same sort of online schedule for school?
No, we do not. He's in person and I'm online. So our schedules are a bit different, and I'm not home very much because of tournaments. So it's a little different now, but when we can, we will practice together and we will play together.
And when did you start the online class, and why are you that way and he's the other way?
Well, ever since COVID, I just stayed online because it was a lot easier. And I go to a public high school, so they have like this curriculum where you can do it online. So I was like, okay, I'll just do that because it's easier for golf and I can practice more. And my brother, he goes to the school that my dad works at, which is like a private school. He's getting a really good education, so that's good. And he's so good. He doesn't get to practice as much as I do, but I would say he's probably better than I am. But for the confidence, we'll say he's not.
Perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. We'll go back to Alexander Toth, if you could just unmute yourself.
Hi, Anna. Sorry about that before. My goodness. Okay, so my question for you, Anna, and first of all, congratulations on winning the AQUÍ. That was a lot of fun to watch, and
Thank you.
It's a real pleasure watching you out there. You're composed, much like you are today. So you're a sophomore right now in high school, correct?
I am, yes.
Okay, so now what's your process going to be now moving forward? Since winning the AQUÍ, and you said that you don't have any dream schools per se. What's your process right now? Do you have, say, any schools in mind? Is there one that you'd like to go to more than the other one? What's your process playing through high school now and for the rest of your career?
I don't know. I've thought about it, but we'll see. I mean, anything can happen in 2 years. So I'm kind of just seeing what plays out. Like this summer, I have quite a few LPGA events lined up. So we'll see what happens with those, and then we'll move on from there. But we're kind of just taking it like one step at a time.
So then after this week at the Palos Verdes, what's your next LPGA Tour event?
I have the Cognizant Founders Cup in New Jersey in a few weeks. And then I have the US Open, and then I have the Evian and the British Open. And then we'll fill in tournaments in there and see what happens.
Very nice. It is indeed major season. That's excellent. And one last thing. You know what? I just lost my train of thought. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You know what? I think Beth Ann already asked the one question that I was going to ask. So you know what? I apologize. I just want to wish you luck this week. And
Thank you.
Yeah, I just totally froze. So I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good. Thank you.
Thanks, Alexander. Final question for me, just kind of looking, ahead to this week. You mentioned Megan Ghana, you mentioned Alexa Pano as people you look up to. Have you reached out to them at all as to what to expect on site at an LPGA Tour event this week?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've always talked about it. They kind of just say to like take it all in, and just really not to get ahead of yourself and like the whole thing. Just be present in the moment because you want to enjoy it, and yeah.
We have one more from Beth Ann. Have you watched any of the TV coverage from the AQUÍ?
I have, actually. They sent it to me, and I watched like the 2-hour broadcast of it. So that was cool.
What was that like? Were you like, oh my gosh, I look stupid there, or I shouldn't have done that there?
No, not really. I think I more like look at it, I'm just like, that putt should have gone in, that one should have gone in too.
Awesome. Well, we will let you go, and just want to wish you luck this week, and
Thank you.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Nuevo Pro SL no tiene clavos, pero tiene un agarre increíble. Con una plancha de carbono adicional para optimizar el retorno de energía y un nuevo y moderno diseño, el zapato original de máximo rendimiento sin clavos tiene algunas ventajas importantes.